So time to talk about the Southern Footy League. Of course, they had Super Saturday. Cove and Christie's Beach went at it. I know you're a happy man. We'll get to you in a minute, but we need to get over to the Prez. Craig Warman joins us. Craig, how are you, mate?
Good, and thanks for having us.
Mate, Super Saturday. It was a Super Saturday.
It was. It was a terrific day at the Cove Footy Club. They started a little bit later, but incorporated the women between the B grade and the men's game. Men's finished up being a night game under lights. Had a really good day.
So
huge crowd.
First what? I think it might have been the first night game.
First night game?
First, yeah, for this season. We had night games before, but first for this season.
All right. The women got up?
Yeah, the Cove women did the good job. 5-point victory over Christie's.
Yep.
It was a terrific game. And then the senior men, 2 points to Christie's.
Yeah, that was that could have made a great day had the Cobras got up in the main game. But that's a great game of footy for the punters, really.
Oh, very much so.
With the women winning by 5 points and then the men going down by 2, that's pretty good footy.
Yeah, it is. And I think the B grade, there was 2 points in it Christie's way again. Okay. So, it was a really good day at the Cove Footy Club. And, of course, we had a lot of people that had gone to the other games.
Yep.
Because there was a night game on in the area. They lobbed up at Christie's at Cove as well. So there was a huge crowd there.
Mate, probably the surprise of the round was the margin. Flaggies and Noarlunga, 9 goals to Noarlunga. That would have to be Flagstaff's biggest loss in at least 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, very much so. They haven't lost too many in that time. But, back to the dark ages for Flaggies last week. Was just one. I think it was. You could put it down to just one of those games. They've got a couple of injuries to key players at the moment, but I wouldn't be writing them off.
Mate, one of those games is not a 10-goal loss. That's not one of those games to me. That's Noarlunga.
That's Port's excuse.
That's Noarlunga being pretty good. That's Noarlunga getting hold of them.
Very much so.
At 10 goals, whether you've got a couple of injuries or not. Most sides would have them. Most sides would have COVID issues and a couple of injuries at this stage. That's a really good win by Noarlunga.
It is, and certainly they're always hard to beat on their home deck.
And opens up the comp.
Oh, very much so.
And it gives other sides now, hello, look what happened to Flaggies.
Well, you know, it's like once you lose that aura that you're invincible, suddenly the psyche does change. There's no doubt about that.
And everybody comes after.
So they've opened up a door that hasn't been open for a long time. I agree with you. I don't think we can write them off. No. They'll be around it, but it's just the margin that was so surprising.
It was, very much so.
Yeah. Was that at Noarlunga?
That was at Noarlunga.
Okay, yeah. They had to travel down there, a couple of injuries, a couple out.
Yep.
You know, maybe a bit complacent. Flaggies, maybe, you know, we've travelled along okay. Although that's their second loss. They're 4-2 at the minute, aren't they? They got beat early.
They did. Ranella got them.
By Ranella.
Sorry, are they sitting on top of the ladder at the moment?
I think...
Ranella?
Melbourne.
No, Ranella.
Yeah,
I think Ranella are in the Southern Footy League. So, sorry, who barracks for those at the desk?
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, your team went how on the weekend? Down by 2. That's about right. Hey, Ranella did have a big win on the weekend, mate. It was a percentage booster. Yeah, I don't think anyone would be surprised by that either.
No, not that one or the other game, Happy Valley getting hold of Aldinga.
Yeah.
But, look, I hate to put a cat amongst the pigeons here, boys, but you two are facing off this weekend.
That's right. It is this weekend. Big game.
Cobras and
the Cobras
mighty Ranella.
I think there was a little wager early in the year that you brought out, mate. So you did. Yeah. I've got a note of it, mate.
It it's 1-0 at the moment, isn't it?
Why is it 1-0?
Well, Ranella beat you in the first round.
Ranella beat Cove already this year?
Yes.
Selective memory, mate. He's got a selective memory, hasn't he?
No. Yes. Where's it being played?
It's being played at Cove.
Yep.
At Cove.
It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game.
Well, all I can say is to the punters out there, get on the Cobras. The more you get on, the more you get back. And gamble responsibly. How's that?
Can you bet on a losing team?
I might just sneak down and have a look.
You reckon I'd go and have a look, but I'm already committed and I can't get there. So, hey, mate, Christie's, big game for them this weekend. Yeah,
they get Morpeth Vale in a home game. So that's the tribe match of the round.
Yep.
So we'll broadcast that one. So Christie's, there or thereabouts, Morpeth Vale went down just to Ranella last time they played. I'm expecting this one to be a really close game as well. So, and I'd probably tip Morpeth Vale to just nudge Christie's, even though it's at Christie's.
And Port Noarlunga, Happy Valley, mate, they're in a bit of strife, Port Noarlunga, we know that. 170 points last week, 170 again this week, and they got to go to, well, they're at home to Happy Valley. So they'd be looking for a bit of improvement, I would think, wouldn't they?
You'd certainly hope so. Speaking to the president the other day, he's got at least 4 or 5 players back this week that'll bolster them.
Okay.
So a couple of blokes that actually fly in, fly out because of work commitments. They're back this week, so you'll get a better performance this week.
And then Aldinga is the last one of the round. We've spoken about Cove and Ranella, which will be a cracker, by the way.
It will be.
It'll be a terrific game. Is Aldinga, the Flaggies would be looking to hit back, wouldn't they?
Well, you'd expect them to hit back.
They've got to go to Aldinga, though. I think they might go in a different frame of mind than they went to Noarlunga on the weekend.
Well, quite possibly, yeah. But you'd tip them to beat Aldinga.
Have you been surprised by the crowd attendances? Because they're way up, not up a little bit, they're well up this year.
Yeah, well and truly.
What do you reckon's been the spin on that?
Well, certainly last Saturday, for instance, there was no clash with the AFL.
Yep. Yeah.
Ports played on the Friday night. Crows did play it on the Sunday.
Yeah.
So our local brethren don't really go and watch the SAFL. They prefer to come watch ours. So that's probably one reason for last Saturday. But on again, with the Ranella game in Morphettvale 2 weeks ago, there wasn't a clash of AFL games.
Have the women played a part in it though? I mean, obviously.
They have. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
And again, we've just increased our numbers this year of girls and women that are playing. So, of course, a couple of weeks' time, we get to take on our mates in the Great Southern in the annual association game. And of course, out of that, there's a chance for the girls and women to play in the country championships as well.
Hey mate, we always like to come in, make time for us. The Southern Footy League is certainly blossoming at the moment, mate. Appreciate your time to come in. Stay with us. Still plenty to come on the show.